Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Welcome to our channel. So this evening I'll be creating a card using the Gallery Blooms bundle from Stampin' Up's new catalog 2025 to 2026 annual catalog, which launched on the 6th of May. So yay! Well, yesterday. Oh yes, yesterday. So if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration if you prefer. We'll say hello to those of you who have joined us live. Do remember you can purchase current Stampin' Up products from our online shop, including the items from the annual catalog as well as online exclusives. Just head on over to the link mitosocrafts.com/shop. Also, Stampin' Up has got a current joining offer, so you get more for your money. If you get the starter kit for £99, you get to choose £170 worth of products. So that's all your choice, and it's free PNP as well. If you would like to join our small team, head on over to mitosocrafts.com/join. There's no thingy for that, but instead of shop, just change it to join. But yes, so we'll say hello to those of you who joined us live. Thank you so much. So we have got Tanji, Charlotte, Judy French, Lissy, Ellen, Lani, Mary Lou, Kisha, hello, Pauline, good evening, Sandra. We also have Jackie Elliott, Danette, Vivian, and Charlotte.
So good evening to you all. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So I think we'll just go straight down. Jay will craft for you tonight. So
Yes.
let's shoot down right there. There we go. Enjoy.
Waiting. So I can show you the catalog now.
Yay.
So it's I think what card base? It's the same size as US, I believe. US letter. Do we have it? I have somewhere. Where's the card stock? Oh, I know. This one. Yes. So it's slightly wider than A4, but shorter. And it's lovely cover. You have the new in colors there, and of course new items, and you also have the, I always flick from the back to front, but as always you have the index, but they have put back in, what have they put
Wiggle,
back in?
wiggle.
Oh, wiggle. Hi, Nani Shasha. So all in one area. The embellishments, the papers as well. So you have got those at the back. Different specialty papers, adhesives, embossing folder. So hopefully that's you can see the images or the embossed dies on there, and you have your, this one is kind of like carry over stuff that comes or used to come as a bundle but may not be a bundle anymore, but just to let you know that the stamp set does coordinate with something else in the catalog or online. And then you have the new items, stamp sets, dies. This is what I used for the Yay card, the party alphabet dies. Now you can buy the alphabet on its own or have it as a bundle with the banners to create lovely decor or gift boxes. This one, the Wash Extraordinary Flora, we're actually gonna have a card makers retreat in July with this one, so look out for that. Silly Safari may be a coloring masterclass, but yes, if you would like to see the PDF online, again, the website that you can go to is mitosocrafts.com/catalogs, that spelling. But if you go to mitosocrafts.com, you'll see on the sidebar all of the links for different things. But anyway, I was going to show you where Gallery Blooms was. So Gallery Blooms is from the beautiful Gallery suite. So you have on page 52 vintage antique stuff, lovely jubbly, and this is the second or the first bundle, but we only have the image there. So this is quite interesting because the die cuts out the outline, and you can lift up some of the parts. And do they show it somewhere? And then the other things in the suite, the paper, embossing folder, embellishments, and the ribbon, which I showed you last time. If you can see there, the dies partially cut out, partially cut and pop-up paper designs. Ooh, down. So it's an interesting die. And there we have it. Oh, I like this one as well. So, Gallery Blooms, if you were here Sunday, I made this card. If you haven't seen it yet, it's quite a simple-ish card. I did add the linen thread after the live. Hi Nancy, Amato, Be More Stamper, and Elizabeth as well. Yes, check out the video on our channel and pop in a comment for a chance to win this card. There we go. So Gallery Blooms, I had some die cuts already from that live, as this die cuts out the inner frame, and I used the inner frame for this one, so I thought I'll use the outer frame for this evening, and it also cuts out this piece here. As you can see, there's no sentiment, so if you bought the Mega Suite, you can use that sentiment, but we have got bright borders, which is a carryover, so it's staying on, I believe, and it does come with a punch, to the point punch, which I still haven't used, so I thought I might use that. We will see. So this card base is our unusual measurement, which is quite tight on the height or the width on two sides, which is 5.5 or 14 centimeters. So I wanted to change my card base that will fit that, and I found that the normal A4 looks okay. So or A5 folded in half, which is 14.85 if you want to be specific, because an A4 is like 0.7 or something, by 21 centimeters. Now, if you want that nice border around, 14.85 is about 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 5 and 13/16 of an inch. Can I write it down? Because sometimes when I say it, so yeah, so 5, 13/16 of an inch, not a foot. There's 2 there. So yeah, but yeah, 14.85 in centimeters. So I'm gonna use that card base and do some stamping, but I do want something on the inside, so I'll probably do, again, I do love cloud cover because it's nice. The other colors in the suite, if I have it. Ooh, crumb cake, early espresso, gray granite. That would be a tone on tone. I'm gonna do cloud cover. It's one of my new favorites. And it's not subtle, but well, it's kind of like neutral, subtly colors, isn't it? So I'm gonna cut that just smaller than the frame, and I can just get rid of that. There you go. What was this again? 3 5/8, 9.2 centimeters. So 9 centimeter by 5 1/4, or 13.3 should be enough. 13.39 centimeters, or 3 1/2. Just double check. Ooh, it's quite tight, but at least you won't see it. So I'm gonna just use the one of the stamps to randomly or create a pattern. They did do this on the sample. They used the big one, but they did a slimline card. So the big one is nice and easy to use because obviously it's nice and big, so you don't have to stamp as much. But I do like to make it difficult for myself. Let's just get some. And as mentioned, the cloud cover ink or classic stamping pad like this one, the big one, won't be available, but the re-inker and the stamping spots are available, and the stamping right marker. So if you want those, you can still, or if you want the color, you can still do that. We still don't have it, so I'm just gonna use, ooh, shall I use balmy blue? I was gonna do a gray, a smoky slate or a gray granite, but balmy blue might look nice. I have just re-inked this recently. I'm gonna use the back just to check. And you can let me know so we can create this card together. Hi, Margaret. So that's balmy. You can help me make the card. That's smoky. And the next one is gray granite. 1, 2, or 3 from the left to the right. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments. And whilst you're doing that, I will stamp my sentiment somewhere.
Middle or right?
1, 2, or 3 from the left. Yeah. Right. Sentiment. Where are we? So if I'm gonna use the punch, which goes, I quite like this one. Ooh, leafy. So happy for you, or congrats from all of us, because there's loads of us.
How old is that?
Oh, you made a poll. Thank you. So it is a photopolymer. So for any kind of like flimsy design, it's best to lay it down and then pick it up with a block, just so you know you're not warping it when you're adding it onto the block. So another in color is the Secret C, which I used to stamp these from the last live. I might use Pecan Pie. We'll do pecan pie. Oh, ooh, old olive. It's nice as well. Wait, before I do that, how does it go? That way. I could always just stamp it in all the different colors. Let's do... I am going to be using old olive for the die cut, so... Beige, cloud cover, mossy meadow would be a darker... No, I'm going to leave it. Something different. 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2.
Bend it.
Hmm? Nope, not yet. That's fine. Right, that's done. And sentiment, we'll just do so happy for you. That's kind of like a generic one. Oh, yay! So happy for you. In Secret Sea. Sorry, I'm taking it down quite low, just so I can see it. So definitely get yourself a pierce mat if you have problem stamping, or if you don't have it yet. It's good for stamping, and I also use it sometimes to shape die cuts with the bowl tool from the Take Your Pick tool. Alright, that is done. Where's the, oh no, it's upside down. Has anyone got this yet? Bright borders. It's got a lovely flower, small flower stamps. Good for backgrounds as well. Right, what did we decide?
End pole.
Yeah. Hi Bex, good evening.
Right.
Ooh.
Right, 44%.
Grey granite.
I would have gone with middle myself.
I wanted the blue, but let's go with grey granite. To be fair, when I was looking at the colors, grey granite was my first color that I picked out. So I haven't decided where this is going to be added on, so it's probably going to be in the center, but I'm just going to kind of like to mimic the mask. This is the mask. That was like 2 shows in one. The mask embossing folder where it's kind of like repeated. Who's that behind the mask? That's the so I'm just gonna do stamping. I can't actually see how far it is, but yeah. And that's probably not gonna show. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's gonna be, there's gonna be a border anyway. Is it worth it? There you go. I think that's fine. So there we go. And that is going to be added on. So I'm just going to stick this down. It's going to be, well, I say simple, but I think it's simple. Maybe a white card base wasn't the best, just to keep that very vanilla, or just to keep that vintage antique look. But I thought because I was using the white, it didn't matter too much. Now as I showed you from previous live as well, this big die cut has got the lines on the, or like is it a miter? Well, a diagonal line. So you can cut them and then condense it down to make it a square. The actual die cut, not the die. Ooh, where is... Right, how many should I use? It's quite big. How many would you use to cover this with dimensionals?
8.
Barry says 8. Really? I think I'm gonna use more. Maybe, yeah, I think 8 is sufficient. If I do it that way.
Every single corner.
That's already 8, Barry.
Oh, sorry.
Do you need extra fingers?
The video is obviously behind where you're up to.
Do you need extra fingers? I do that. I count with my fingers still. Please tell me I'm not the only one. I do it more when I'm counting days. Like, what's now? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In 4 days time, kind of like thing. Anyway, let's carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What's the day? Wednesday.
It is.
Yes.
Confusing everyone because we had a bank holiday on Monday.
Yes. But we're not normally live on Monday, but it did feel a bit odd. Right. If I do it that way.
Keisha says she uses her fingers to count all the time.
Yay! That looks okay.
Lanny as well.
That's what fingers are for. For counting. Not to make beautiful things, but to count. Right. So die cuts, I have pre-die cut my stuff. You'll be pleased to know. So we have got Old Olive, and I went with Petal Pink. It's not in the sweet color or in the DSP color, but there was Calypso Coral on there, which I thought was quite bright. Now I did die cut just loads, and these shapes are all in the Gallery Blooms. So Old Olive and Petal Pink, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. So I thought, well, if I die cut it now, at least I can decide. So I do like a central, but sometimes offside works better as well. Just depends on the leafings that I want to use. I'm gonna add dimensional on there just to help me. Ooh, how many would you use on this? A small one. I'm so stingy. But 4 small ones is equivalent to 2 big ones, right? So it kind of like lifts it up, and I can just arrange around. Why? Ooh, why is that? And then I think if I just do randomness, oh no, and then a couple there. I do like a horizontal, vertical. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna stick it down and then just. I was in 2 minds whether to do delightful wishes this evening, because we do have a class next week with that. But I thought, seeing as we done this last Sunday, I'll just carry on with this one. So I'm just gonna lift and insert. Oh yeah, don't forget you can shape these out. So one long one. Oh, blob. And if it doesn't fit, I can tear it. Now it's too small. So yes, so that's pretty much my card. I'm just gonna continue building this. Maybe a bit more here. I know I did that there. Why are you curving that way? I prefer it the other way. Let us do. Should I do it that way? It's kind of like hiding it. No, we'll keep it. Don't need all of that. And one leaf. Does it need more? I don't think it does. And then the pressed petal. What other new stuff? I know that's from the suite, but I just want to see what else that can go with it. That's quite bright. Ooh, that one. So that one is the neutral matte dots, which is from the textured notes. Yeah, no, botanical textures, which is the textured notes bundle. So you do have the pecan pie there that will match the dots on there. That's 1, 2, and then 3. to... Oh, that's too high, isn't it?
Charlotte says, don't you have some cloud cover dots?
We do. But I thought it might be too... That one. Too shiny. Or I'll use that one. But the shininess will contrast or will pop against the matte. The matteness. The matteness. So that works as well. But I might just keep to... But thank you so much, Charlotte. I'll just keep to the pecan paw. And a small one. Let's just do there. Where's the other? I want to fill that gap now. Sorry. You're right. Okay, I think it needs that.
Got the donuts for the oven.
Oh,
I just cooked them again.
oopsie. Did you hear that? Barry brought home some donuts for me. It's a huge box. And to keep it from the cats, we normally put stuff in our oven because there's no other place to put them. And he's just turned on the oven to heat it up, but forgot it was there. So probably the icing's all melted. So anyway, that's my card. So something simple. Probably again it needs some linen thread or something, but those are my two cards using the sweet gallery blooms. I will have a coloring masterclass next month, and probably a card making class the month after maybe, but it is available now from our online shop. The items by Stampin Up.
Donuts rescued.
Donuts rescued, is it? It's not all this merch into one.
No. Oopsie. Lovely. Well done. Very pretty. I like the colour combo on that one there. That's really nice.
Yeah, I think I do like petal pink.
Yeah.
It's weird. I like neutral and subtles, I guess.
Yeah.
More.
The colour combination on that works really well, and then the pop of the colours with the greens and the pinks on that really. So yeah, so really, really nice. Love both of those cards. Yeah, really, really pretty.
Yeah. You do know I did that on
I
Sunday,
do.
right?
No,
Okay.
you did that on Sunday. Yes.
Just checking.
Because you were humming and hawing about the position of that embossing folder for the front there. So.
Who can forget?
Yes, so lovely. Hope you have enjoyed that too and feel inspired to have a go, or even feel inspired to purchase that stamp set. Do remember though, if you do want to purchase this stamp set or any other stamp sets you see us using or that are in the catalogue, do please head over to mitosucrafts.com/shop, and that is where you can order your Stampin' Up craft supplies from. If you would like a copy of the catalogue, we can send you a link for the digital copy, can't we?
Yep, it's mitoscrafts.com/shop.
Okay, there you go, and the digital copy.
/catalog, sorry.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, /catalogue. So if you want to copy the digital version of that, you can do as well.
If you just go to our website, it should be on there.
Hang on a minute. Let's do that one.
It should be on the tab, the sidebar on the right-hand side.
So I'm just going to let me just quickly see if I can just share with you. Bear with. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly share with you. So if you head over to our website, which is mitosucrafts.com, you can go down on the
There you go.
side here on the left hand side. You can click on that one right there, and that will...
Fingers crossed. I did test it out. Ooh, no. It went in the wrong one. Okay, I need to change that, but It should be catalog, I think.
Okay, so we have found an error. But that is where it will be. Jay will sort that one out quickly for you. But if you want to click on that one, and then you can download a copy of the digital version of the catalogue. So, there we have it.
Oh, you might as well share the starter kit special.
Okay, all right. I'm going back to that one then, am I? So we're over there.
It's just there.
Okay, starter kit special. So from now until the end of May, you can get £170 off a product, or €227 worth for £99 or €129. Okay, so let's see if that link works, shall we?
That will just go to the join.
I'll go to your join. So there you go. You can then go in there. Just make sure if you are joining us, it's got Jay's name and a picture of me and Jay up the top here. And then go through with your information, and then you can then get that starter pack for £99 and choose £170 of product, or €227. There you have it.
Yes, thank you.
Good. Excellent. So
I'm sure I checked it and it was fine. We will see.
let's check it again.
No, it's probably not going to do it now.
No, it isn't. So we will get that catalogue link sorted, corrected ASAP for you. So lovely. We will say goodnight for now. We'll be back with you again on Friday. Have you got Funfold Friday this week?
Of course.
Of course. We'll see you on Friday then. Or not. Who knows?
We'll
see you Friday. See you in a few days' time. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you soon.
Cool.
Take care
everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.